Paul and I both worked at Hammett, and I would always scan in the trauma CT, and I would always see Paul walking around, and I didn't know his name. I didn't know who he was, what he did in the ER, but I would see him, and I thought to myself, wow, he's really cute, and I developed a little crush on him. But I still couldn't figure out who he was. I couldn't get close enough to his ID badge to see it, to figure out who he was. So the one day I'm scanning a trauma, and Paul walks in, and I'm sitting at eye level, and I see his ID badge, and I saw his name, Paul Krott, and I hurried up and I wrote it down on my paper and I flipped it over before anybody could see that I did that. That was about 4.5 years ago, and he has completely changed my life for the better.
We go and fish Conneaut Creek a lot for steelhead, and one day we were steelhead fishing, and we caught a bunch of fish out of this certain hole, and then we were back at that same hole about a month later and caught one of the biggest smallmouth bass I have ever seen in my life at that same hole. And both times that we were at that particular hole, right after I had said, "This is my favorite hole on this creek," she says, "This is my favorite hole on this creek." So I thought it would be a good spot to propose to her. We both like to be outside. I had my buddy Blake hiding in the bushes along the creek with my camera to take some pictures, and I don't think Millie had any idea that I was going to propose to her that day. Now that every time we visit that hole, it's special to us, and we can continue to do that for a long time. I, Paul, take you, Melanie, to be my wife. I promise to be faithful to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love and honor you all the days of my life.
I, Melanie, take you, Paul, to be my husband. I promise to be faithful to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love and to honor you all the days of my life.
loving human being. And Paul, I'm so glad that she found you. You're a fantastic person. And you guys make the best couple. And I've never seen her so happy in my entire life.
I'm so happy for you guys. And I wish the best of luck to you. And I know even growing up, we always talked out in the goose fields or wherever, and Paul always said that he wanted to find a girl or a woman that would share the same passions he has. And I tell you what, Paul, you knocked it out of the park, man.
You